Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Crow, part-time YouTuber, part-time investigative reporter, and we've got a little bit of an update. I'm going to keep this video very short. We just did the video yesterday talking about the Ava, Kris, Tyson situation, the things that they have been accused of, the things that they've tweeted out, their avid fandom of Shadman, someone who uses actual children as models in very, very inappropriate and potentially illegal artwork. In response to what's going on right now, in response to people digging through their tweets, in response to people bringing up the 13-year-old that they were having very inappropriate conversations, both on Twitter, now X, as well as Discord. The response from Ava, Kris, Tyson has been to completely nuke their Twitter account. Every tweet, everything is gone. So this is, I don't know how to say this. This is one of the worst things you can do in response to a situation. Now, when I did my video earlier, I was not able to see their account because they were on protected status. And I don't know when they nuked the Twitter account. I just know that I checked in today when I was thinking about the Nick Merckx situation, right? Because I was like, what happened to all of the people who went after Nick Merckx just last month? I mean, less than a month ago, went after Nick Merckx for mentioning how Ava, Kris, Tyson had basically abandoned their family with this whole transition and everything, and they're really mad at Nick, and they were bringing up how Nick was a degenerate because his own friend Dr. Disrespect, when he got outed for inappropriate conversation with the 17-year-old, he didn't condemn him hard enough. And that's the real predator, and yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this video, going over these claims and everything, it's been up for a few days now. And there's been no response from any of these idiots. Now, it is the weekend. It is the weekend. But I know for a fact, if there was some sort of accusation against Nick Merckx, doesn't even need to have proof in it, these idiots would be coming out of the woodwork, right? They'd be showing up, they'd be popping out of the ceiling to start screaming and claiming victory. But when Ava, Kris, Tyson, the beloved so-and-so trans person on Mr. Beast, has now been outed for extremely disgusting and very public displays of their obsession with lolicon, where Shadman, specifically the artist that they like, is someone who used actual children as models in their artwork, right? Including Keemstar's daughter. Well, after that's come out, after the whole thing about, again, their own inappropriate conversation with someone who is even younger than 17, none of them feel that, whatever. I get really pissed off about stuff like this. I really do. I want someone who's guilty to face punishment, but I also want to be clear. I also want to have the evidence. We have evidence on Ava, Kris, Tyson. We have messages on Ava, Kris, Tyson. On Monday, I'll be going over the whole stream. We're going to go over that 40-minute video. We'll speed through it, obviously, and show all the messages, because now they're gone. Now they've been deleted, right? But we'll go over all of that. But it exists. There is proof. They did have inappropriate conversations with a young child, as well as engaging in some really heinous lolicon and everything. But nobody cares. All the same people that couldn't wait to take a pound of flesh out of Nick Merckx have just gone completely silent. And now that Ava is wiping their history, I guarantee you these idiots are going to pretend that they saw absolutely nothing. They're going to turn to Sergeant Schultz.
Oh, I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.
If you don't get the reference, it's because I'm becoming very old right now. But there is something else, and I wanted to save this for Monday because I was able to locate this. One of my good friends had reminded me about this situation. They also are friends with people who have their own history of some really screwed up stuff, okay? Including their own accusations of being inappropriate with minors. So this is not going away. I refuse to just let this one be buried, because There's just no way that all of these people are going to show up out of the freaking woodworks to go like, oh, how dare you go after Ava, Kris, Tyson? How dare you do these things? This is so transphobic, yada, yada, yada. And now that all of this stuff is coming out about them, overwhelming, okay? Overwhelming, mountains of it. Now they suddenly shut up and pretend they're blind. I hate these people when they do this type of stuff. And honestly, if you want to, because I know that there are certain people that are a little bit bigger names that tried to jump in during that stuff just a month ago. If you want to put them in the comments, I will absolutely be bringing up their names on live stream, because this is the name and shame game, okay? It's the name and shame game. You want to jump into this mess and talk about how you care about kids and how you don't want to see them be abused and how people like Dr. Disrespect, I agree, should be punished, but then anyone that was associated with them should start crying in a corner and shutting the fuck up forever online, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that is absolutely fine. Let's play by your own rules. You wanted to defend this idiot, and then you want to be blind when their stuff comes out, not condemn it, pretend you didn't see it. Okay, this is why I say when I see stuff like that, the only thing going on in my head is you're actually okay with this behavior. You're okay with them doing the lolicon stuff. You're okay with them fapping off to Shadman's drawings of actual kids. You don't give a shit about any of that. You just want to play the social media crusader. By all fucking means, let's do it.